children, they will become good enough and they will be future ready. They will not be able to face the future if we are not making them ready now. And that's a habit that needs to be developed, and this framework talks about it. Learning environments, professional development, this is for teachers. Curriculum and instruction for teachers. Standards and assessments. The way the assessments would happen and the standards of assessment, the guidelines are going to change. We'll talk about it. It's not about the marks that a particular student would get would matter. It's not the marks, it's the way they would apply what they know. So how is it that they would go from just remembering and understanding to analyzing, applying and creating? This is Bloom's taxonomy. Now, the mixture of 21st century skills, Bloom's taxonomy and the present trend and the need from the industry is what has got amalgamated in this 484-page document, which is the National Education Policy, which is freely available for any one of us to go online, download it and go through. So, when we talk about 21st century skills, this is what is defined as the 21st century skills: foundational literacy, competencies, and character qualities. Let's take it one by one.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you give us this PPT?
Yes.
In that case, I will not write anything.
Please. No, I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, of
So
course.
when
We will share this with you because we already have your email ID. We will definitely do that.
No, I'll take it right.
Yes. So let's focus on this foundational literacy. How students apply core skills to everyday tasks. It's not about knowing. I remember this. Good if you know, better if you think. Now, knowing is a lower order skill. Thinking is a higher order skill. Are we enabling the next generation to think? What are we doing? If the answer is no, then probably it's a serious issue. If you're doing it, well and good. You know it, very good. Many of the schools, they don't even know that they are not enabling the students to think. This is taken for granted that the students should know. They come to school, or these are the learning that they need to know. But how are they going to apply the literacy? How are they going to apply the numeracy? Very basic stuff. I need to know at least numeracy, at least addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We're not talking about anything higher than this of even algebra or integration and differentiation. No. Basic stuff. This is how students apply core skills to everyday tasks. Right? Now, when we know that we are taking care of all this, this is being taken care of in the school. The most important thing is making them think, and scientific literacy, ICT literacy, information and communication technology literacy, it's like taken for granted. You don't even need to do anything here. The most important thing that needs to be looked at new is financial literacy, culture and civic literacy. Now, of course, we have all those subjects covered, but the focus. Now look at this. These are important. Competencies. What are the competencies? How students approach complex challenges. During our times, the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is a classic example of what we apply anywhere and everywhere. In our times, 80% of us, I can get everybody involved. 80% of us were good, 20% were the naughty ones. 20% were the ones who, in the classroom, 80% were the serious, studious, thinking types. 20% were those happy-go-lucky kinds. I don't care, I don't know, even if I fail, it's okay types. Today, probably this 20 is even more diminished. Now, this is a serious issue that needs to be addressed on a war footing, and that's exactly the wordings this particular document or the committee members have put in the document. I have highlighted it, we'll go through it. But look at this. Critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, communication, collaboration. This is what we need to enable the students with. We need to empower their thinking. We need to look at how we channelize their learning and their thinking. Because each one of us think differently. Because each one of us have multiple intelligences. Each one of us have our own way of learning. Each one of us don't learn the same way. That's why the focus is on learning in this new national education policy. Let's look at the other things. Character qualities. Now these are inborn qualities which get completely diminished or completely vanished because of the present system. For example, curiosity. Curiosity gets killed when the child asks the third question. The child is made to just shut up. I don't know how many of you have seen UGC programs in Doordarshan days where Professor Yashpal used to come and talk about the scientific temper. We used to wait for that program because then we didn't have a choice. We had only one channel and that was limited. Focus. What has happened today? We are in a problem of plenty. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do everything, ultimately I don't do anything. Now where did the focus come in? Now, back to curiosity. Children, we all are born with the innate quality of asking questions. Why are we asking questions? Because I want to learn. That's how I learn. Parents, they give us more outside of the school than inside of the school. So we need to enable the students to learn even outside of the school and not take the whole responsibility on the school and definitely not on the teacher. And that's exactly what has been emphasized on in the 484 pages. Good news. I'm so happy. Yes. But there are challenges. Something that has been there for ages, all of a sudden changing, not going to be easy. But they have made it easy for the teachers. This is one of the good news that I can give you, I can share. How they have had an implementation plan also. We'll go through it. In persistence and grit. Oh my goodness. If we let loose the children, they will eat you raw. But this is one of the most important things needed for 21st century skills. Yes, we are all born with it. I told you. Adaptability. How do I adapt? Today this has become a challenge of adaptability. We never had this issue. Now it is becoming an issue, that's why it is being addressed. Leadership, social and cultural awareness. So culture and civic literacy and social and cultural awareness go hand in hand. So look at this. Nothing new. This has been there in our education system for ages. What happened in between? Probably last 2 decades have been the worst times for Indian education system. Probably, I don't know. It's a matter of debate. I can be for pro and I can talk for cons also, but yes. But then now that the new national education policy has come in, the focus has completely shifted to the lifelong learnings, and it's all about your knowledge, skills, and character. Are we preparing them for marks, or are we preparing them for knowledge? Are we preparing them for examinations, or are we preparing them for skills? Are we preparing them to be a human, or are we preparing them to be a robot? Character. Now, all the 21st century learner, it is all about the learner. So, the first and foremost thing what the teachers need to be doing is shift your responsibility to the parents and the student. The shifting will happen in a very gradual manner. All of a sudden it will not happen. I know what you think.
Almost impossible. That's what they're thinking.
No. Okay. Almost impossible, no. There is no word called impossible for especially the teachers, right? Yeah. So there is a way to handle it. I'm sure you've already started thinking on it. The way parents have completely outsourced it to you, it's time for you to give back. It's time for you to give back in a gradual process. It's time for you to get them involved in the teaching learning process. Teacher is responsible for teaching. Teacher is not responsible for the learning. Now the issue is, many of the parents, they may be postgraduates, they may be doctorate, they don't know the difference between learning and teaching. Education is not just about teaching. There are a lot of facets to it, but they don't understand, or they don't want to understand, or they think they understand. In all these 3 cases, not the parent, because they are not looking at future of the children in the way they should be looking at.